Welcome One Piece fans, Red Hat Pirates here with another OP10 deck profile, this time for Purple Luffy. We got regionals coming up for the next couple of weeks and we'll have OP10 in there, so if you're running Purple Luffy you may want to give this a chance. Before we get into the deck, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, smash the sub button, and let me know in the comments if you like the deck, hate the deck, or what you do differently. Let's check out how we're running Purple Luffy in OP10. Alright, Purple Luffy, you may take the top card from your life to your hand if the amount of Don on your field is 0 or 3 or more. Add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck as active. Okay, so we are running 4 of the Ramper Bond Clay, 1k counter. On play, add 1 Don from your Don deck as active, and then obviously when attacking you can mirror a chosen character of the opponent's. We are running 4 Zoro Joro. This is what's a part of what's different. If you have 3 or less life, add up to 1 Don from your Don deck and set it as active. So this deck list is very much about going second, and everyone you play against is going to put you on second because most people don't want to play Purple Luffy on first. So you have tons of ramp options. So we have Zoro Joro, we have Bon, we have 3 of the Furnosuke. This is just a searchable 2k. It can close out the game in some like clutch situations, but very rarely will you use it as that. We have 4 Miss Doublefinger. This is your emergency ramp. If you don't see your Bond, you don't see your Zoro, you get this, hopefully. And it's also a 2k. You may trash 1 card from your hand, add up to 1 Don card from the top of your Don deck, and rest it. We are running 1 of the 10-drop Luffy. This is just a game closer in certain situations, definitely against like Lucci's and stuff like that. We are running 4 of the 2k blocker Sanji. We are running 4 of the 9-cost Lin, Don -1, trash 1 card from your hand, and then you get to add a life. We are running 4 of the Sanji Rush, that allows you to rest a 6-cost or lower character. We are running 4 of the Trafalgar Law, look at top 4, reveal up to 1 cost 2 or greater card with Straw Hat or Heart Pirates type, and put it into your hand. So pretty much most of this deck is searchable, aside from like your Noro Beams, these. Everything else is, and your bonds, everything else is pretty searchable. We are running 4 of the 9-cost Rush Luffy. We are running 4 of the Uso Hachi. If you have 8 or more Don, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. 4 of the Onamis. This is just gets us late game card draw and blockers on the field. And then we are running 2 Noro Beams. This allows us to beat Teach, mainly. And it allows us to close out some games and last that 1 more turn so we can close it out. And then we are running 4 of the Gum Gum Giants. So as I said, you are looking to go second. You're typically looking to play Bon on 4. You will always ramp. Your go 6. Next turn, your go 8. Your ramp, your go 9. And you'll be playing down either Lin or Luffy. Hopefully. Most of the time, you'll be playing one of those 2. If not, then you do have like Sanji to fall back on as well, or possibly Onamis. We played 12 games with this deck list. We went 10-2. We're going to showcase 3 of those games. They're all meta games. Let's get into those. Alright, up first we have Shanks. We do see our Law. He swings 8. We're just going to take that. Typically, I mean, we'll counter out if it ain't that big. And then we get to swing 7, and we'll play down our Zoro Joro here. We play Zoro Joro where Zoro Joro works. He works in this matchup. We can 2K. And now we can't add Don to Zoro, but we can swing it. We go to 8, we can go to 9, and then we got a Rush Luffy option. We could have mommed as well. And now he's already in kind of trouble. We can get out of that easily. We can get out of that easily, and then he's gonna Beckman? Yeah. So now we can swing 5 at lead. We're going to be playing Lin. We'll probably swing the Luffy into his Yasop in hopes that he counters, because we're going to just stick it in life if he does. He doesn't, but it's okay. We'll still establish another 9 body and gain a life. We can just trash our... it doesn't... Yeah, that's fine. We can trash Doublefinger, or we could trash Trafalgar, but maybe we play Trafalgar to search out another Luffy, I think is the thought. We'll just keep that. That will allow us to close out the game and last another turn if we need to. And then we'll take that shot. So here we can swing 5 at lead. And then we can play Sanji because we'll have 3 up. That's enough for Noro and Gum Gum, so we know there's no shot that we die. So we can just literally swing the Sanji at him for free. And then we can swing 9 Mom. Yep. And because he took that, we just swing it all at life. If he didn't take that, we might have just cleared Beckman if he would have countered out of the first swing, but he didn't. So, go all at life, and we know he lived this turn. There's nothing he can do. And then we'll just 1k, yep. And now he could have, what, Dragon as his biggest bet, but we'll take the Dragon swing if that's what he swings. Yep, we'll take the shot, and then we'll just 2k, and then we win. Close out that one. We play Law, we grab Luffy. He'll swing 8, so we'll take it. If they swing that big at first, we'll take it. Like, we swing 6, and then we just use our emergency ramper because we know Zora Jora's not going to stick. And now we know we can get rid of Kuzan, and we do need to, because if we don't, then he's 100% going to be the clear whatever big we play. So we just bottom life him. He'll swing 5. We're not taking 5k swings. Plays another Kuzan. We do have a Sanji in our hand, so we can get... We have Sanji and Usohachi. Like, so we're going to kill the Cherry too. Man Cherry. Yep. Kill that. And then we can just swing 5 into Kuzan. He counters. It's fine. Alright. We got a full board. He does have one soldier on board. We couldn't stop that. We could have turned it sideways and killed it. But I really don't want him grabbing Kuzan's back out, because we don't have a way to clear the next one if he does have another one. So yeah. Swing 7, we'll counter. He's going to clear our mom. There's nothing we can do about that. So mom and Law are gone. We still got 7, and we have Rush Luffy. So we'll swing 5, 7, Rush Luffy. And now he's got 1 life. We got 3. We got Gum Gum. We like where we're at. He's got to be able to KO. Okay, he swings 5. We will 1k counter. He swings 7. We're not going to let him do that. Not into Sanji. We would have took it if it went in life, but not to Sanji. And these are all ranked games, by the way. All 12 of the games I played were all ranked games. High berry bounties. Like, we beat a 9 million Teach. We did really well. Decklist is strong. Alright, so he was able to get that cleared, but we have Nora Beam now, and we know that. So we know we survived now, no matter what. So we're able to swing 7, and we just want to keep... Technically, we want to keep 3 up. We go ahead and swing 8, and then we can swing 10. We might as well swing it at life. Force him to block, and then we kept the 4 up. We could have swung 9 on lead technically, but it didn't matter. 6 we'll take. 7. We can take this too. Okay, 7, and then we Nora Beam here, and then we'll just give him the 2k. Okay, so he can... Nope, he didn't have a way to get rid of it. And we'll just go ahead and Gum he quits. And here we got Teach. This might be the 9 billion berry Teach. I don't remember. I know we played a couple of them. I think this is the 9 billion berry Teach, though. So he obviously knows what he is doing with Teach. And we played this guy a lot, actually. So we go ahead and get our emergency ramp out because we know Zora Jora probably won't stick here. And we want to keep our Nora Nora beam. We do never want to trash that because that's how we beat Teach. It's one of the cards that we want. So basically we're ramping big and then playing those. Okay, so he does black hole us. We do ramp anyways just to see if we could land a 9, but we don't. So we'll swing 7, we'll play the Sanji down. He's going to be able to get rid of it, it looks like. So he's actually seeing a very good game, technically. We do need to counter out of this and then take the next shot. We don't want to give him our Sanji because it's our only play. And we have to take the next shot. It is worth using that. So we'll get that out. And then we'll go to 10. So we're got another Sanji play here. We can just swing 5. And then we can swing 5 again. That's fine. I guess the play... We could go Lin here. That would have been... I was going to say, it would have been risky. But we could have done it. We just let that go. Yeah, I think we should have just went Lin technically, but it's okay. Okay. We go 7 at lead. I think we're gonna play the blocker here, so we need to swing first. We're trying to get him as low as possible because we know we have Nora Nora in order to close the actual game out. So, like, we just block her and do that. And we know we can live this turn. So, if he's committing this turn, we know we will win the game. And it looks like he's full sending it. We still have another Gum Gum, so like he is going for that. I think we have to do it because we lose if we don't. So we do go for this, and we were hoping to draw 2K, but the 1Ks work, and we take the dub. And that's how we're running Luffy in OP10. Let me know what you guys thought. If you made it all the way through, I appreciate you. All you're trying to do is go second and get them dubs. Peace out.